To Puig or not to Puig? That is the question.
And he drives it into right center field, hit a ton. This baby is way back. Out of here.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Humm Baby Baseball channel. And today we're talking about some articles, some tweets, some little rumors out there that maybe the Giants should sign one Yasiel Puig. If you're a Giants fan, I got to get your thoughts on this. I'm just curious. What do you think? Put it in the comments below. I'll let you know what I think. If you're here for the first time, by the way, I'm talking baseball all the time, covering all the teams, covering all the stories, mainly Giants, but I'm covering everything. Check out my other videos and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That would mean the world to me. But let's get talking about this. And it all started with a tweet, at least from my point of view. The first thing I saw about this was a tweet from Henry Schulman, and it said, "More I consider it, more I think San Francisco Giants should sign Puig to a short-term deal. Number one, club has already tossed all pretense of PR this year. Number two, good defender and has pop. Number three, can hit lefties despite reverse splits. Number four, imagine that arm in right at Oracle. Number five, gets to face Mad Bum 6 times a year." Interesting tweet there. I kind of considered it more of a joke or anything, but now there's other articles coming out as well. Let me just focus on this tweet, though. Looking at number one, talking about PR, talking about the Giants have thrown out PR out the window. Anyway, I understand what you mean by that, but at the same time, just because you made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 unpopular moves and pissed off the fans, that doesn't mean now we should make 6, 7, 8, 9 more unpopular moves and keep pissing off the fans. Signing Puig, and I'll give my opinion on it, but signing Puig, to me, if I'm in the front office, I would say, guys, I mean, at this point, it's not even like we're ignoring the fans and what they want. It's like we're doing intentionally the opposite of what they want. You know, who is the manager that they least want? Kapler? Sign him. Who do they want to bring back more than anyone this offseason? Mad Bum? Let him go. Who's next they want to bring back? Pilar? Let him go. Who do they hate most of any player in the big leagues? Puig? Sign his ass. Like, are you serious? Like, at some point, you got to stop this. Bring it over Puig. Now, clearly you can see that I don't think they should sign Puig because I think it will piss off even more fans. And I just like, what are you doing? Puig is not going to bring a championship to San Francisco. He's not going to help make the playoffs. I mean, yeah, the other points, he's got a great arm. A lot of guys got a great arm. He can hit. He's got pop. A lot of guys can hit, got pop. There are people out there comparable with Puig that you can also bring over without bringing over a guy like Puig, who a lot of Giants fans dislike because of obviously all the controversies, all the head-to-head confrontations with Bumgarner, etc., etc., etc. We all know about Yasiel Puig. I personally do not hate Yasiel Puig. I enjoy watching him play. I think he's fun to watch. I wouldn't mind Yasiel Puig on the team. If Puig was a Giant from day one, I think it'd be pretty fun. But he wasn't. He was a Dodger. And Giants fans don't like him for that reason. He was a longtime Dodger, had a lot of problems here in San Francisco, in Los Angeles, regarding Bumgarner, regarding the Giants. A lot of problems, a lot of controversy. Why? Okay, you want to bring over Kapler because you figured that's the best manager and he's the manager, and you're going to say, okay, fans, regardless of what you think, this is the guy we need. Fine. A right fielder who's, got some pop and he's good, but he's not Mike Trout. He's not, Bryce Harper. Why are you going to bring this guy over here? I just don't understand the move. And I'm not saying there's any specific rumors that Farhan is thinking about it, but they're putting this out there. These reporters are putting this out there that this is a thing. So that's why I'm talking about it. You got an article from SB Nation. Is Puig inevitable? The clown prince of goofballs is the perfect fit for a club that's not trying to win games or fans in 2020. All these reporters really want Puig, probably because it's good for reporting. In his article, he says there are 3 good reasons why Zaidi, Harris, and Kapler would love to bring Yasiel Puig to the Giants. He fits all their needs. The Giants are looking for power. He's got it. Their Giants are looking to get younger. I mean, he's 29. It's not super young, but okay. And retain financial flexibility, and they could probably get a pretty good deal with Puig. Fine. Again, there are other options out there. Why bring him on a one-year deal if you're not winning anything in 2020 anyway? Give more time to, when I say the youngsters, I'm talking about the youngsters. 24, 25, 26, coming through the minors, ready to get an opportunity. That's who we need. Trade for somebody like in that Angels deal. Get somebody, take on a big contract where you can get a young guy who looks really good, a high draft pick, somebody like that. That's what they should do. Why bring over Puig? I mean, you're just pissing off fans and pissing off fans and pissing off fans. Let's just take a look at some of the responses to that Henry Shulman tweet and take a look at how the fans are feeling, and also put your comments below so I can see how you all are specifically feeling as well. But let's see some of these comments. Matthew Tate, I don't think this would go over well, especially when he's hitting 220 and licks his bat every pitch. And here was my point earlier. I get why a beat writer this idea appeals. That's 10 pieces in the can before spring training even starts. Absolutely. They need content. They're going to get content with this guy. Richard McIntosh, no, Puig is a jerk. Not so sure that that's true, but he is definitely controversial. Pass. I'd rather see a rookie get a shot. If the San Francisco Giants had a shot at contention, then fine, maybe. Exactly. But on a year that's clearly being written off, why would you sign Puig? Jeff Schwartzman, I still feel that Puig is a better fit for the D-backs. Then he can share a clubhouse with Mad Bum for a whole season. Now here's a point from Pete Schnell. I've said the same thing recently, and one more reason he'd bring entertainment value, which the Giants sorely lack. Plus, I think he's a 300 hitter at Oracle during his career. So yeah, there's some comments about bringing excitement, bringing energy and all that. You know what? First of all, that was Pilar, and you didn't want to bring him back. That was a guy who's already been a Giant for a year. He won the Willie Mack Award. Not winning anything anyway. Why don't you bring back Pilar? If you're just going to bring an outfielder just to put out there for a one-year contract that's going to be fairly expensive, he's not going to be real cheap, why not just bring back Pilar? I don't know. But anyway, you're going to bring Puig over here. And something just crossed my mind. Former Dodger? Of course. Farhan, former Dodger? What's going on here? Are we seeing a pattern here? Kapler, former Dodger? What's going on here? As far as I know, he's not a jerk, but he is controversial. He's very emotional. Things go crazy when he's out there. Yes, maybe he is a jerk, but I don't know him personally, so I'm not going to say that. It would definitely be an unpopular move. Some Giants fans would be for it. I want the Giants to be better. I want them to bring better players. Even though 2020 is not supposed to be a playoff year or anything like that, I still don't want to go out there and just lose 100-something games. Would still love to go out there and try to win as many games as possible. That's the name of the game. That's sports. So I am for them going and grabbing somebody and bringing someone over who can help, whether that's Castellanos or somebody else in the outfield that can do that, or whatever position it might be. I'm for it. Improve that rotation. Do what you can. Don't be stupid about it financially. Don't give someone a 10-year contract and, we're screwed. But improve the team if you can. Now, you might say, well, Puig improves the team. And I just don't know if he does because, again, it's all about the environment. What do the other Giants players feel about Puig? I don't know. Do they all hate him or was it just bum? I don't know. I assume that he doesn't have a lot of friends in that Giants clubhouse. And he definitely doesn't have a lot of friends in the stands. And you're pissing off the fans more and more. And at the end of the day, this is a business. You got to bring fans to the ballpark. You got to have happy fans, especially when you're going to lose a bunch of games. Obviously, these reporters, these beat writers, they want nothing more than Yasiel Puig to be in San Francisco because that is going to be content galore for them. But I'm saying, not the best idea, I think, at this particular time to do it. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Put down below what you think about this possible move of Yasiel Puig coming to San Francisco. Again, this is just some reports and tweets, but they want it. The beat writers want it, and you know that Giants Zaidi and all of them are looking at these reports. They're gauging the fan interest. They're seeing, hey, you think we can get away with this? Because they want to do whatever the fans don't. At least that's what it's been seeming like this off season. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a fantastic day and happy new year. Hope you all have a fantastic 2020. And I will talk to you next time. Check out the links in the description below. Check out my Patreon page. Looking for some patrons. Would be awesome if you could check that page out. And I'll talk to you next time. See ya! When the Giants come to town.